Ready?
Ready. Good to go for another drive in the golf cart. Hey guys, today is our day off and we have a few chores to do around the campground, so we figured it's a perfect time to give you a quick tour of the place we've been staying at for what, the last month and a half?
Month and a half, yeah.
Little disclaimer, very windy today. I'm doing the best I can with the microphone. It's also pushing 100 degrees today, so we're already sweaty. Because of that, I'm gonna show you an air-conditioned space. So this is the rec center, also known as the
event center,
the
activity center. I think one of the videos when we explained that we're going to be staying in Texas was recorded here. They have a nice fridge that they let us use, which we're very thankful for.
Yeah, so it means we get to buy more stuff in bulk. It's been a huge help. I don't know why that refrigerator is really cold. The fridge in our camper is cold-ish. They mostly rent this place out for birthday parties, things like that. You get your tables. It's air conditioned in here, which is really nice. It also leads out to the pool, which is a very popular spot today. So it has these double garage doors, which is nice. You can open it up. You can, grill outside or whatever. We get to keep some of our food in here, keep our ice. So we're gonna go down and do laundry, and I have to drop off all of these supplies in the barn. So let's head that way now. So the campground has 80 sites. Each site has a garden hose and a sprinkler, and that's what we just spent the last couple days kind of getting all back together. They were put away for the winter, and now they've been taken out. I put them all out on the sites so that we can start watering the grass. I almost forgot before we go. Oh, so this is the rec center. We normally park the golf cart right around here, and we have our camper off the truck. It just sits right here. And we have a great little concrete, patio, which means we can easily walk into the rec center. We got our grill. It's a nice little setup. All right, now we'll drive over there. Nice little old wagon, windmill. That's the main office.
That's exactly where I work on Fridays and Saturdays.
So since it's hot and it's nice to have a little breeze, we'll go for a quick drive before we do laundry. They have an adult pool with a hot tub, really nice. There's 80 sites, they're all 80-foot pull-through sites. Campground's only 2 years old, so there's still some kind of dirt areas where the grass hasn't taken, and that's a big part of what I've been working on is grass. This is a little dog park, and it's only Tuesday. All the campers that you see here are kind of long-term stays. They're either here for work or something along those lines. So there's 4 rows of 20 sites. That over there is one of the entrances to the river, which maybe a little later we'll go down to. This is all riverfront. They got a few picnic areas. We're trying to reseed all of this. The rain washes it off, unfortunately. This Texas soil is kind of like hard clay and silt. Not easy to work with. That is the barn. This is the laundry room and bathrooms and showers, bathhouse and laundry.
Nice and cool here.
This is the laundry room. It's all brand new, it's really nice, and we get to use it, which is fantastic.
Usually when we travel, we do laundry like every 2 to 3 weeks, and now we can do laundry weekly, which is really exciting.
All right, so she's gonna work on that, and I'm gonna just give you a quick preview of what I've been working on. When we first got here, I did a lot of kind of odds and ends. They haven't really had someone here full time for a while, so it was a lot of hanging signs and fixing little stuff. But now my main job is mowing all these sites. There's 80 of them, and there's a big field and all along up there. So I'd say there's almost 20 hours of mowing every week. And then right here, each site has one of these hoses that we use for irrigation. We water all the trees. There's like 65 or 70 trees. They're fairly new, so they need to get watered a couple times a week. And now that it's starting to get hot out, we're gonna start watering all of the sites. It's nothing complicated, just a sprinkler. We'll probably get 10 sites going, let the sprinkler run for like 20 minutes, move it, another 20 minutes, move it. We'll shut all of those off and then go do another section. We haven't actually started watering the grass yet. We've just been setting up. So yesterday, I spent about 3 hours getting 80 hoses, 80 sprinklers, putting them all on the sites, making sure all the gaskets worked, nothing leaks, and probably sometime this week, maybe next weekend, we'll start watering. All the sites have frost-free water hydrants. We got sewer right there, and then you have 50 amp, 30 amp, and 20 amp, and all of this is like 2 years old, so everything works really well. That's one of the things I really like here is it's neat, it's clean, and everything works very, very well. These rocks are part of the original road bed that was put in, and then they did a chip seal, and they put this pea stone down, which looks very nice, but these rocks are still floating around on the perimeter, and so we still have to pick all these up. Every week we try to do a little bit more and get a few more of them picked up. Hopefully over the next few months we can get things mostly rock-free.
Since the laundry room is located in the bathhouse, which has to be cleaned daily, I try to kind of combine the two chores. So when I do laundry, I also clean bathrooms, and I'm gonna take you along this time. Ta-da! This is the mystery closet.
She's always cleaned the bathrooms. I'm usually out mowing, so I've never actually seen what she does. So this is kind of news for me.
Yay! Very exciting. So much fun. Normally, I try to prepare all my supplies ahead of time. So I need all the cleaning supplies, the Windex. These are dry. All right. Just a splash. Thank you for your help.
See, I'm helping clean.
Yes, very helpful. That's probably good. So hot. Let's see. So I have code. And so this is what the bathroom looks like. Every single bathroom has a shower, so we have to also clean that. Throughout the week, it doesn't really get used as much, but we still have to clean to make sure that it's all clean. Fun.
You must enjoy it when it's one of these days where it's not actually really dirty. You can just kind of quickly do it versus having to deeply scrub everything.
Yeah, well, and also my favorite part is that I can listen to like some audiobooks or podcasts while doing it. So it's actually pretty enjoyable.
I have the same thing when I'm mowing and weed whacking. I put on earbuds and headphones, and I spend literally all day listening to audiobooks.
It's fun.
We were listening to podcasts, but podcasts are a little too short, so I started downloading some longer audiobooks that are like 20 hours long, and that'll get me through a couple days.
So let me grab this first. Oops.
So hot out. So hot out. At least the bathrooms are air conditioned. Wow, that's a nice attention to detail.
I'm trying. So basically that times 4. That's what I do.
And then aren't there other bathrooms, or do you just do these?
No, there are some other bathrooms. There are 2 bathrooms in the main office, and I would say most of the time the girls who work there clean them. When it's Friday and Saturday, I try to help out, but it sounds like they mostly want me here at the bathhouse. So I think that's my priority, so to speak. There's also another bathroom at the rec center that's being used a lot, so I clean that one too.
Now I know what you do.
Yes.
You just disappear, and I don't see you for like 2 hours. And
What do? You just have fun wobbling on that mower?
wobbling? You mean being thrown around like a rag doll? It's a rough ride. It's a rough ride. I'll tell you what, I'll clean bathrooms, you mow and weed whack.
No.
Why not?
I mean, I'll do that. I'm not sure Mark and Tina will be happy about the results.
You can do it. It's actually really easy. Yeah. These things are so easy. I should show you before we leave how to do it. It's actually kind of fun. It's like becomes second nature until the blades fall off. We have 80 sites here, and all of them need a sprinkler, a garden hose, and one of these Y connectors so that we can let people use water as well as water things while people are hooked up. And throughout the winter, some of it got frozen, some of the hoses went missing, and I just had to kind of fill in the gaps. So I had to buy 40 of these. Like that. So I have like 4 or 5 sites that are incomplete. I'll go around and finish those now. I forgot to write down which sites were missing which pieces. So at this point I just have to drive along and look to see where I'm missing parts. That was the owners just driving away, and apparently they got a brand new baby donkey, 3 months old. I think it's female. I'm gonna go take a look. Hi, aren't you friendly? Hey, I don't have any food, but I just wanted to say hello. Well, this is the barnyard. They have goats and a donkey now, and way out in that field they have some cows and I think mostly goats. I don't really get involved in the animals too much, but they're cute. Kids love them. It's like a little petting zoo.
I know. Are you chewing on my shirt?
But this is also where we keep most of our lawn equipment and tools. So this is like a multi-use court. It's a basketball court. They play pickleball on it. Kids do whatever they want with it. We have some friends here, and we played some pickleball the first couple weeks we were here, which was really fun. I'd like to do more of it, but we've been rather busy with work. So this is where I spend most of my time. Well, not really. I spend most of my time out working, but this is where they have the tractor, and this is the Skag cheetah mower. I spend a lot of time on this, and we recently had one of the blades fell out. The nut came off the top, bent the bolt. The blade's fine, but I had to order new parts. So the owner's gonna bring his mower from the house because the parts aren't gonna be here until Thursday or Friday, and I need to mow tomorrow, which is Wednesday. While I was in Home Depot, I got some coil cleaner. They have a whole bunch of heat pumps and air conditioners, and they've never been cleaned, so I'm gonna clean the coils, probably just once a season. I think it's been 2 years and they're still fine, but for best efficiency, keep them clean. So I got the concentrate, I got a cheap sprayer, and luckily they have water spigots everywhere. All the cabins, all the sites, the barn, everywhere has water. So it's nice because I can spray this stuff on, and then there's a garden hose within reach of everything. Plenty of water. I also had to buy a bunch of grease because I have to redo all the spindles on the mower. It's got about 1,200 hours on it. Needs a little love and ran out of grease. So that's a big part of what I've been doing here is repairing stuff. Like these 2-stroke weed whackers need maintenance and care. The spark arrestor screens on them get clogged. They need to get cleaned out. You know, adjust the idle, stuff like that. Like this chainsaw, the whole handle was missing. I don't know why, but so I ordered that and replaced that. Wheelbarrow had super bad tires on it, so I fixed that. Whatever needs to be fixed, I fix. And that reminded me, I ordered all the parts for this, but this bearing, this bushing bearing is bad, so I got to replace that too. So I'll have to order more parts. Yeah, so this building is new. There's no power out here yet, but there's water. They are going to be having power put out here in about 2 weeks. And actually, I have been using that EcoFlow Mini that I did a video of to run a couple things out here. I got this grinder to sharpen the blades, and the EcoFlow Mini was perfect to run that for about a half an hour while I sharpened everything. Sasha's almost done with the bathrooms, and I'm done putting my stuff away. I can wait till tomorrow. She hasn't met the new donkey yet, so I'm gonna go pick her up, and we're gonna come check out the donkey together. Over the last month and a half or so that we've been here, we have recorded pieces of what we do. And what I was supposed to do last night was go through all of that footage and make a list of everything that we did so that I could say the chores we do are X, Y, and Z. But I ran out of time and I didn't do that. So I think instead what I'll do is some of the chores that we do around here are this and this. And a little bit of this, and some of that. And we also occasionally do this. And this. And this. And of course, whatever else needs to be done.
You fake bastard! You kill my pan! Alright, okay, McFly. Get a grip on yourself.
And looks like Sasha's ready to go visit the donkeys.
Yay.
You all done cleaning?
Yes.
Sasha's much better with the animals than I am. I don't really do much with them. But what do? You like to play with the goats and stuff.
They are super cute, yeah. Hi. Hi. Hi, baby.
Hi. We already met briefly. Hi. Do you have anything to say? No? Oh, you're getting very close.
He just wants a snack.
Wow, that's close. Hi.
France. Oh, he's so hot.
It's like he's wearing a warm winter
must
wool
be
coat
so hot.
on a 97-degree day.
Poor little guy. Yeah, it's funny, I don't really have a lot of experience with donkeys. Definitely goats, because my grandparents used to have goats, so I'm kind of used to the goats, but not the donkeys.
They've grown a lot since we got here.
Yeah, no longer babies. He's more like a teenager now, not a baby anymore. But when they used to be tiny, we were able to pick them up. What?
Well, he's like the runt.
Yeah. I think his name is Elvis. Ah, he wants to chew it. Definitely a lot of kids and adults come here to play with them. And for me, it's just super fun to hang out with them.
Really hot, and we were just standing in the sun for 20 minutes talking to our friends, so we decided to go for another drive on the golf cart. We're gonna go down to the river and show you what that's all about.
This campground is really cool because it's right next to the state park, and you can see the state park boundary, it's right there. Most people think that since they're staying here, they can just walk to the park and not pay the fee, but that's not the case.
There's actually a sign, let me go up here and show you. About 2 years ago when they first opened, it became a problem. So now they have a sign up where you can actually scan the QR code and go directly to their site and pay for, like a day pass, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's like $7.
Yep,
Not
$7.
bad at all.
So it's a pretty good deal. It's a well-worn clay path, and this is where most people walk down. At some point in the future, they're gonna kind of refine this, maybe put in some steps or a walkway of some type, and the whole riverfront's getting redeveloped as well.
As you can tell, the river is very shallow and it gets really warm.
There are dinosaur footprints. We know of a few down there. They're a little bit hard to locate. They get filled with sand and sediment, so you kind of really have to look for them. But of course, in the state park, they're really well marked, but they're all over the place. I guess all of Glen Rose is covered in them. You just have to know where to look.
And then also, when Scott and I have free time, which is almost never, we like to lounge, like just hang out in the river, and there are some tiny fish here that would like to nibble on your whatever, feet mostly.
Yeah, if you have like dead skin at all, they come and nibble it off. They're just little minnows.
Yeah, like your fingers, your skin.
They don't hurt, but the big ones can kind of almost pinch a little bit.
Spook you.
But
Like, what?
yeah, it's like you just kind of get used to it. But we did that, was it yesterday?
Yeah.
We sat in the river for like 2 hours and let them nibble at our feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of weird feeling.
It was good though.
Definitely a prime piece of land right here. All right, now we're gonna teleport over to the pools. So this is the pool over here. This is the adult pool. This is just a regular in-ground swimming pool, and that's the hot tub, which is really nice. It's huge.
Nice and warm actually.
Is it on?
Yeah.
We love the hot tub. We don't use it a lot, especially on hot days. But what we'll do is we'll get in the hot tub, we'll get in the pool. Get in the hot tub, get in the pool.
It's a lot of fun.
But usually, in the last 2 years, we've been here mostly in the winter. So this has been really nice to go into when it's 50 degrees out.
Yes, when it's raining or when it's super windy and cold, this is a place to be. That's a fun ride for kids. A lot of people think that you have to pay money to use it, but it's actually free. I think it's fun.
Have you ever ridden it?
No.
You want to?
Well, I don't want to break it. Let's put it this
You
way.
won't break it, you should ride it. Come on.
Okay.
Wait till it stops though.
There we go. Okay. Ready?
Ready. We're gonna win the race?
I hope so. Maybe not with Mr. Dusty though. He looks a little too dusty.
Is that his name?
Yes, it says Mr. Dusty. So this is the office, also known as the gift shop, and I work here every Friday and Saturday because usually that's their busiest times. During the week it's not as busy, so I'm not really needed there. But Fridays and Saturdays, wow, so many people are coming in, they're buying stuff, they're just there for the weekend.
We had a guest ask if we can turn on the jacuzzi, so we did.
Perfect.
So this place has the adult pool, which we already showed you, and it also has what they call like the family pool or the
family
kids pool. And it's like triple the size. It's really big, really nice.
It's not heated and it doesn't have a hot tub, but the kids don't care.
But it has the mushroom, which everyone loves.
And then also during the nighttime, they turn on those lights and it looks super beautiful and magical.
And on movie nights, starting actually this week, the movies are going to be shown in front of the pool, and that'll go till about 10 o'clock so people can hang out in the pool and watch a movie. And we were supposed to do that last week, but it was too windy. So this is like about 20 acres, just empty field. This used to be an old farm. This whole property, all 42 acres, I believe, was an old farm. We're going to show you the really cool part that's left over from that farm, which was late 1800s, early 1900s. Not exactly sure on the date.
Let's go. It's too bumpy to drink.
These golf carts don't have great suspension. We don't normally drive them over here. We usually take the Ranger. The campground's directly across from Dinosaur World, which is, we haven't actually been to it. It's pretty cool.
It's mostly good for little kids. They have some like animatronics and large dinosaur statues. That's about
So
it.
this whole area is very dinosaur oriented. We hear great things about it. People are able to rent these golf carts from the campground and drive them across the street over there, which is convenient. A lot of people come and stay at the campground specifically to go there. They mostly use this for storage of things that aren't going to be used very often. Spare deck chairs and the field mower, things like that. All the other kind of good stuff, daily use stuff, has been moved to the new barn.
When it's super windy out, you can hear like the whole thing kind of moves and squeaks, and
It's just a dirt floor. Sometimes there's snakes in here. Definitely has that old school feeling. And a silo, some type of storage. This is some little outbuilding. It looks like possibly an old workshop. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty weathered. Very, very old. And this is an actual old outhouse. We think May is the name of the family. The owner told me, I think that's what he said. Looks like the outhouse was built 2/12 of 1934. just a hole. You want to try it out?
I'm good.
Now I'm going to show you what I personally think is one of the coolest things here. It's nothing really special, but it's a highlight when they do hayride tours. They drive around the campground, and this is one of the last things we show people. I think it says 5/17 of 44. So we don't know what the date's on any of this stuff, but this is an old root cellar. So we're going to go down there and just take a quick peek.
Smells like the earth.
No snakes. Oh, look at all of the,
Spiders. Daddy long legs.
yeah, like
Oh my goodness.
50 of them.
Oh, I just touched one too.
They're all over the ceiling.
Gross.
So yeah, I would say not as cool in here today. It's about, I'd say at least 20 degrees cooler in here.
Yes.
It's also very echoey. But oh, it's nice in here, but no wind.
Let's just stay here.
So I don't know. Actually, this is cool. You can see the old pattern probably from the wood that they used. This is like a knot in the board that they used as a form for this concrete ceiling.
And same for this one, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. That's really cool.
That's awesome.
Let us know what you think in the comments. This was not really a thought out video. We just realized it's getting late in the week and we have to get something done. So if you have any suggestions or questions that you'd like us to cover in another video, please let us know in the comments and we'll see what we can do in the next couple months.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
I'm ready for the ride to be over, but it's not stopping though.
Yeah.